Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Doss here. I hope everyone's been having a fun time with the new Stranger Things chapter. I was a little bit less of Vecna. I need to get the hang of him. I definitely suck at him. But this video is not about anything related to Stranger Things. This is actually an update for the Grimoire. So, as you may know, we recently had this vote where we can vote on 4 survivors and 3 different looks of the killers. Now, they've shown us who won the votes, stuff like that. However, there's something that needs to be mentioned and has been announced by behavior. It seems a lot of people didn't realize that there were multiple survivors to vote on. People thought there were only 2 because for some reason on their browser source or whatever, it only showed 2 survivors and you had to scroll. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest. This is very much a you problem if you didn't realize there are multiple survivors, because a very big thing that you can notice, especially on my screen right here on the web page, is there's a scroll bar. There's a scroll bar right here in white and gray. Now, I don't know what was up with people's stuff. Maybe they had the page really zoomed in. Maybe they had it like at 150%. Who knows? I'm not really sure. For me, as you saw in my last video and in this video, at the 100% that is supposed to be my webpage, I can see that there's 4 survivors here. But because seemingly so many people didn't know and would have voted differently if they saw all 4 survivors, Dead by Daylight has tweeted this. Phase 2, Verse 2 of the Grimoire is officially closed, and we have reached over 560,000 votes. For the killer, you'll vote to select the materials next, but for the survivor, you'll vote to change your fate and decide between the 2 faces with the most votes. You'll also vote to select a mood board for this character. Now, I had mentioned this to a few people, and I think I mentioned it in my last video that we were most likely going to be getting a whole redo, because in the choose your own adventure kind of books and games, stuff like that, you're able to go back and redo decisions to try to get the decision that you want. So it looks like that's what's going to be happening. You're going to be able to change the face, change what you're going to want to do. However, the killer has been decided and been chosen. This is the silhouette, and I'm actually very happy because personally, this is what I voted for. As you saw from my last Grimoire video, it's the more feminine looking angelic creature with the 4 crab-like appendages as legs. I'm very excited about that. So they also had stated that this Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern, they'll be hosting another live event on the Dead by Daylight Discord on January 30th at 11 a.m. Eastern to dig into the next phase of the Grimoire before the vote opens. And so that's going to be the killer material, survivor face, change your fate, and the server mood board. I'm going to try to determine if I'm gonna go ahead and watch this stream and stuff like that. I will definitely make a video regarding what you're going to be voting on, and I'll probably show what I'm going to vote for. And I realize that not everybody knows where to go vote for the Grimoire, so in my description from now on and in the pinned comments, I will have the link to the Grimoire itself so that you can go ahead and click it whenever need be. But just a little update I wanted to give y'all. And a reminder to everybody moving forward with the Grimoire, you always need to make sure that you are seeing all of the options. Don't just assume that whatever is here is going to be shown. And I know there's been quite a bit of controversy with this because I noticed this myself, having the official assets and stuff, and other creators did as well, and leakers on top of that, that the file names for these pictures here don't match up with what the actual survivor replacement was. And a lot of people have been blaming behavior and saying oh, they're trying to write the narrative of the Grimoire. They're trying to force what they want. Look, I may be partnered with behavior, but I am here to say that that's just not the case. The whole point of this is so that the community can choose what they want as a majority. And that's specifically why they are making it so that we can revote for what the survivor is going to look like. So that should be up tomorrow. So be on the lookout, or sorry, my mistake, not tomorrow. I'm thinking it's Thursday for some reason. That should be up on Friday so that people can vote. Again, the stream should be at around, they said, noon Eastern. So, sorry, the vote will be up at noon Eastern, and the stream that they're doing in the Discord is at 11 a.m. Eastern. You're going to have to go ahead and adjust for your time zone. For me, the vote is going to be at 9, and the stream's going to be at 8. So, just be advised. And you're going to have a few days. I will also mention when will be the last day to vote for the Grimoire. I know I kind of neglected to mention that in my last video, and I apologize for that. But anyway, be on the lookout. That's really all I wanted to say for this video. So if you're new around here, leave a like, hit that subscribe button. And as always, hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Goodbye, everyone.